Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Bonjour, hello, welcome to the man cave. And I'm going to do a little video on how to put on a ski boot. Sounds straightforward, but the old trusty ski boot, quite a complicated piece of kit, especially if you get it wrong. So I've seen so many people who they just, as an OCD person, it kind of irritates me. You see they've put them on wrong, or they're putting them on wrong. Here's how to do it right. First off, got the boot and just make sure everything's ready to go. Everything's disengaged and nothing is folded wrongly inside as well. You can get this in the inner flaps that are in two pieces, one side the other, and sometimes they can be folded. Make sure it's ready to go. It was a really good idea to get a decent set of ski socks as well. They're padded in all the right places. The bits where the boot is against leg or wherever, or foot or heel or whatever. And notice it says wool. Where are we? Just the job. A lot better than any kind of ordinary sock. When it comes to me actually putting my foot in there, it's going to take a bit more effort than the average person. The average person normally stuff your toes into the boot and push down and your foot just slips in. Now I had to have these specifically moulded for my feet. One, because I've a particularly high instep, but the other reason is I'll just I don't know if it's a good idea to do this or not, but I'll just show you that I actually have double jointed toes. So my toes, you'll see there, actually fold back on themselves. Yeah, so my toes kind of fold back on themselves. So I've had to have quite a bit of the boot redone from a normal foot moulding. It gave the guy that supplied me them a bit of a headache. Anyway, onwards and upwards. First thing, obviously, put the sock on. So with the sock on, make sure it's really tight, make sure there's no folds in it. Just before you put it in the boot, just pinch a little bit forward. Difficult doing this on one foot. Just pull a little bit forward, just so that, because that'll slip and it stops it going tight onto your toes. So anyway, ready to go with this, and basically put the heel of it on the floor, pull up on there to go forwards, toes in the boot, grab the strap at the back and pull this away from the toes, pushing the toes forward and pulling forward with that. Now again, a bit more effort than most people on that one. So with the foot in the boot, make sure that the ski pants are out the way. Just give this a slight tug, not too heavy or you end up breaking stuff inside, just to make sure that the main tongue is well tight. Then push it down onto the top of your instep. When you're doing that, I have these set for the same setting every time. 3 notches on the first one, 2 notches on the second. When I've done that, I can then give that just a little tug again and batter this down. Make sure that my heel is right in the back of the boot, and I can already feel the comfort that this is all nicely lined up. It's not too tight, it's not too loose inside. From there, I then fold over and just get something attached. And again, I have these the same setting every time, so I can run that to the third slot and that to the second slot. And just finally give the tongue a little pull into place, and I have the same feeling that it's all the same tightness and everything up and down here. Now what actually takes the tension of when you're skiing and what gives you the full control is the strap. So don't overdo it, don't underdo it, just one hand back, pretty hard pressure, make sure the Velcro attaches, everything is all ready to go. One of the most important things after that is to take the inner from the ski boot, from the ski pants, and it's quite grippy on the inside there. So make sure that actually seals the top of the boot, and that way you don't get any snow that splashes around, or ice, or anything that is like, it's not going to go into your boot and give you discomfort with dampness in the boot. And after that, the outer of the ski pants just goes nicely over, and we're protected, we're ready to rock and roll at that. So there you go, just a quick instruction on how to put on a ski boot. So thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe down there, and ciao.